So on Andre, yeah, you want to jump in here because
Yeah,
Perry just talked about he trusts them and he can work with a handshake on certain things. So you and I, before this event, you kind of talked about um, when things don't go right. So let's Perry's so positive. Let's interject some negativity into this.
sure.
So talk, Andre, your experience about what do you do? You're in a development program with a CDMO, and it's not working right. Um, what are the steps, or what's the feeling of how to fix that or get out of it?
Yeah. So first of all, I just want to add to the previous comment about the incentive, right? And we use the incentive with a company um, which we agreed to put their name on the patent, although the patent was property of our company, of course, right? And they were very, very happy to, crank out and do extra work just to make it sure everything going well,
Good
right?
point. Yes, you're absolutely
So,
right. The credit would go there.
so everything in this world is incentive, right? Money, fame, whatever, promotion, title, right? So if you can make them a little bit to have a stake, not only just, okay, fee for service, get in, get out, cash in, right? Then it's good. But sometimes, not always, you can have a patent or a publication. In this case, you go to a CDMO and you choose a CDMO, you do feasibility, and you're kind of happy with the results of the feasibility and choose that CDMO. Of course, if the feasibility doesn't turn out well, you go to the next one, right? You don't even make a contract because you saw the data. You probably even visited the company and saw the lab and said, oh, this is sloppy, right? And then you get out. But let's say you're stuck with a company, right? Because you have a scope of work, you have a contract, right? And luckily, you don't want to make a contract more than for the time to finish that work, right? 3 months, 6 months, whatever was it, depends on the thing. And then you find out that, well, the results is not what you expected. What do? You don't want to do over and over the same thing and expect different results, right? Einstein, right? So that is a definition of insanity. So you get out, but meantime, you will be able to see the first two batches of results because you will require weekly reports. Don't even think about not to require this. Progress report. What did you? What is the result? Have a discussion, virtual discussion, of course, right? And analyze the data. And if you are a good scientist, right? And I hope people will put in charge conducting the work with CDMO, which have some good foundation of knowledge in the field, then you will be able to spot, oh, this is not what it should be. This is a variation is too bad. They drop the sample. You can imagine all the stuff. And you just parallel, when you saw these results, obviously you have to finish the work, you look for another CDMO, right? The same thing you want and give them another feasibility, pay upfront a little money, right? See, you cannot make omelet without breaking eggs, right? So you just go and then invest some money to another company. And if that one is satisfactory and see, and you give the same scope of work of feasibility as you did for the previous company and compare the data. Are they tighter? Are they better? You are more confident. Then you just finish the contract because you agreed, you signed it, right? And drop it and go to the next company. Don't stay just because you had a connection and every time you outsource it with that company and of course, if that company needs a QA qualification, which you should do, right? So be it. Just dispatch the QA, look at their files, training files, everything, right? No 483 on that company, of course, right? And then switch. So be able to to stop and move on.